It's time for Seen and Unseen, where we reveal the stories behind the headlines. And for that, we turn to the author of the book, The Wise Men Who Found Christmas, Fox News contributor Raymond Arroyo. All right, Ray, it was a rough weekend for Hollywood at the box office.
Laura, it was the lowest box office haul since Thanksgiving of 1994. And leading the Cineplex of shame was a Disney film appropriately called Strange World. Disney sold the film as an historic first, the first animated movie with a gay lead who is a person of color. But for all that interstellar inclusiveness, they even had a disabled dog, it couldn't save Strange World. Over 5 days, it pulled in a mere $24 million. It cost them $180 million to make, Laura. Now you know why Bob Chapek's out of a job.
Well, I don't understand why they just don't focus on making great films, great animated features or great films. Everything has to be check this box and just make a great film, make a great story. That's all people want.
There's a family audience that's obviously hungry. They want content, but you've got to serve that audience, not your creative community or whoever else you think you're pleasing here. No. Obviously, this isn't resonating with the wider audience. But look, Disney could have made Strange World, Laura, as a live-action film. When I saw this next clip, I thought, we already live in a strange world. This could be its own horror movie. Imagine children having lunch in Nantucket, when suddenly outside the window, something creepy stirs.
Okay, here's Jill. There's Jill.
Some children taking video from a restaurant could not contain their excitement when they saw the president walking by.
Okay, but we added the music, Laura, for effect, but, I mean, he does look like a geriatric Norman Bates there. I mean, who needs an elf on the shelf when you have a Biden in the garden? You kids better be good, or Uncle Joe's going to come and sniff you. No joke. No joke.
Yeah, Corn Pop is going to get you, too, so watch out.
That's a frightening image. Of
Maybe Corn Pop on the shelf. That would be more interesting.
Well, look, as you know, the president has had challenges, Laura, with syntax over the last few years. Well, it seems whatever he has, his spokesman has now contracted it. Today, Karine Jean-Pierre extolled the nobility of the prize formerly known as Nobel.
Today, President Biden met with 3 U.S. winners of the 2022 Nobel Prize, Dr. Caroline Bertozzi, who won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry, Dr. John Clauser, who won the Nobel Prize in Physics, and Dr. Douglas Diamond, who won the Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences.
4 times, Laura, in a row. She's the White House spokesman. The award's only been around since 1901. You know, Jean-Baptiste is coming, my New Orleans hometown boy. He's coming to play at the White House for the first state dinner. I hope she doesn't refer to him as a Grammy winning artist. You know, she's got to learn the names of basic awards. Pulitzer, Grammy, Oscar, and Nobel.
Maybe at least she wasn't referring to the, all the exorbitant costs of living, and she could have called it a Nobel price, So thank goodness she got prize right. So let's look at the positive here, Randy.
I guess so. I'm waiting for her to get her own Emmy award. You'll remember a while back, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau had a little trouble expressing his LGBT allyship.
I will never apologize for standing up for an LGBTQ2 plus kids' rights.
Now Trudeau is making amends to plus. Following in the pandering footsteps of political leaders like Nancy Pelosi and AOC, Trudeau has made his drag race debut. The people of Canada must be so proud.
Do I have to curtsy? Do I have to kiss his ring?
I know that this is the Great White North. But how do you feel about adding some brown milk into the situation? Okay.
You know what? We do diversity better than just about any other place in the world. Hate to see you leave. Love to watch you walk away, baby.
My goodness. He's been facing questions, Laura, over the use of emergency measures. He wasn't quite so inclusive of those people, those truckers who blocked the roadways because of the vaccine mandates. He's being questioned about that, but he seems very willing to be objectified by this show pandering for votes. It's a tough way to go.
Raymond, did you have a nice Thanksgiving?
We had a great Thanksgiving. We're here in New York with the whole family. It was wonderful. The only ones I missed were my mom and dad. It's my mother's birthday tonight, so happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Arroyo. The Arroyo family at the Macy's parade. I saw those photos. Very, very cool. All right, Raymond, good to see you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.